interviews with business owners and veteran executives who share their wisdom and expertise to help you de-stress, free up time, and make more money. Prophets of IT. Welcome back to the Prophets of IT. I am Jim Punzenberger, your host, and the creator of the Managed Prospecting System. If you're looking to generate new clients or partners, be sure to check out managedprospectingsystem.com. It's a wonderful morning here, and I have Albert with me. Albert Whale is the author of the book #Hacked. He's a expert when it comes to cybersecurity. And I'm just so excited to be able to talk to him for the next few minutes. Albert, welcome to the podcast. And can you just take a brief moment to divulge a little bit more about yourself and your background?
Sure. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, I've been working in cybersecurity now since 9/11. And that was the day that I put a line in the sand to say, we need to do better at protecting our country. As the father of 6 kids, I thought that nobody could do it better than me getting started and helping the world improve their cybersecurity. That's why I wrote #Hacked and won an award for it, and then wrote #Hacked2, and it became an international bestseller in 12 hours. #Hacked2 was written with 12 additional cybersecurity professionals. So you get a variety of viewpoints on the subject cybersecurity because it is such a diverse field.
Got it. So here at the premise of Prophets of IT is that I talk to others in the industry that are seasoned professionals to learn what you contribute your success to help others in the industry become more successful themselves. So I guess the question is, what do you contribute to keys to your success, and how can others learn from that to be more successful themselves? What tips do you have for us?
That's a great question. You know, I think one of the things that has enabled me to have the success I've had is to be a lifelong learner. So when a subject comes up that I don't really understand, I try to dig into it to get a better handle on what's really going on. For instance, if we're investigating a cyber breach, I wanted to find out exactly what caused the problem in the first place and actually pick apart all the different events that go into what creates ransomware, what creates a denial of service attack, or what is it that makes the cake that you're baking in the oven so sweet and chocolatey and delicious? It doesn't really matter so much about the subject matter. It's just wanting to explore. How's that?
Exploring. So it sounds like one of your keys to success is your curiosity. Is that correct?
I'd say that's accurate. Yeah.
So I guess do you have tips on developing one's curiosity?
Some people like to learn about what makes things tick and build things, and that would be me. I started working on computers in the 6th grade. My first computer system had all the functionality of your calculator app on your iPhone, but it spanned the length of a desk because it worked with vacuum tubes. So curiosity has had my attention forever, basically. Not everybody's curious. Some people are more musically inclined, and that's their forte.
Got it. So curiosity is one of your keys to success. What other keys do you contribute to your success in the industry?
I try to do a little bit of something every day. In order to write the books, #Hacked and Hacked2, I would get up earlier in the morning and for an hour, commit time to creating a chapter or editing the manuscript to get it done. So both the books were published this year. In February, #hacked was published on Amazon. In March, I had people coming to me to ask to be in my next book, #Hacked 2. And it got released on October 4th of this year.
So what other thoughts do you have about your success, and how can others learn from that?
One of the biggest things that I think I'm learning is, because I had 6 kids, you know, you have to slice your time a little more granular. And I've learned going through Bob Proctor coaching that this is called time expansion. So if you have a deadline on an activity that's 2 weeks away, the amount of work that's going to take to do that activity is the same amount of work as if you did it today or waited 2 weeks to do it. So I think Benjamin Franklin said, don't put off till tomorrow what you can get done today. And that's really good advice. So if you're focused on what you can get done in an hour, or start with one day, what can you get done in a day? Then what can you get done in 8 hours or 4 hours or 2 hours? Some people have calendars set up for 5-minute appointments, and you get 5 minutes of their time to talk to them about your activity and explore new thoughts and processes. And usually they're very active and very productive people. So being able to focus smaller amounts of time intervals will help make you more productive and get more things done.
Got it. So the ultimately, instead of thinking about longer time periods, think about shorter time periods, and
Absolutely.
how you can make those shorter time periods the most productive.
Well, I'm sure you use it in your own practice for your podcast show. You know, you could put off until next week doing the editing to throw up a podcast, but it's going to take you the same amount of time as if you did it this afternoon, right?
Absolutely. And the other thing about the podcast is being focused and on time. You can either fill the podcast with a lot of dead space, so to speak, or, you know, a lot of chit chat versus actual meat and potatoes, so to speak. And so I do try to focus the podcast on the meat and potatoes and getting right to the point, and keeping, so we can keep people's attention for 10 minutes, and people can continue on with their days.
I agree. I mean, if you can keep their attention for 10 minutes, you probably have their attention for 20 if you wanted it. But if you can't get their attention in the first 20 seconds, as an entrepreneur and somebody that's raising money for my company, I know that if I can't get the attention of an investor in 20 seconds, I've lost them. So no matter what I say, it's going to be useless in my 3-minute pitch, in my 30-second elevator pitch. I have to grab them in 20 seconds. Less is more.
Definitely. So any other thoughts on this and this topic?
You want me to give away all my secrets, don't you?
Of course I do. That's my job as the host, is to get you to give away your secrets.
Yeah, I think that I've gone through most everything. I mean, be curious, be a lifelong learner, focus on what you're trying to do, enjoy life. You know, you should work hard, but you should also enjoy life, because time flies and you're going to miss out if you don't stop and smell the roses. Or, as Bob Proctor say, look at the scenery on the way to the top.
Got it. So I'm curious to learn hear a little bit more about, I guess, your books, and So who should be reading them? How can they go about getting them? Just tell me a little bit more about that.
Sure. So #Hacked talks about 10 tips to help protect your personal and business data. And anybody can read this book, and it'll give them a better understanding of where we've started from, the growth of the internet, and what problems are facing us as far as cybersecurity, as well as what tools are available that I've created to help solve some of the problems that I've seen in the industry. Now, with the 10 tips in the book, there's bonus material that's available at the Hacked Book, HACKED book.com. And there you can sign up for free tips, free bonus tips, without even buying the book. And there's a link to buy the book there on Amazon as well.
Okay. So if I wanted to buy it, I just go to Amazon and search #Hacked. Is that the
Well,
easiest
you
way
could
to
go
find it?
there. Yeah. Or you could
Or,
go to the hackedbook.com, get the free tips, and click the link to buy it. It'll take you right there.
So the better way of obtaining it is going to thehackedbook.com.
I think you're picking up what I'm laying down, Jim.
Got it.
I mean, you could
I
get the
love it.
book, or you could get the bonuses and the book.
Got it. So check out thehackedbook.com. And
Right.
I just wanted to thank you for coming on today and sharing your knowledge. It's been wonderful having this chat with you and learning, those keys to your success.
I appreciate you inviting me to share my knowledge, and happy to help anyone that is interested in learning more. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm getting close to, the magic number where they shut off connections, but people can certainly follow me and they can connect with me online. My email address is albert@thehackedbook.com.
Albert@thehackedbook.com. Well, thanks again. And until next time on the Profits of IT, I am Jim Punzenberger, your host, the creator of the Managed Prospecting System. If you're looking to generate new clients or partners, be sure to check out managedprospectingsystem.com.
Thank you for tuning in to the Profits of IT. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share.